O ano é 2035. É sensação mundial. Quem é que vai querer ver um atleta saltar 7, 8 metros?
Maria, esse é o Heitor, Maria. Ele é muito seu fã, viu?
Eles criaram um grupo de apoio aos atletas clube.
Quero pro jogo. A gente vai mudar o mundo, Maria. Pra mim, nessa família, eu não consigo existir perto de vocês.
Imagine discovering a plot hole so massive, it collapses Bionic entire universe. Let's dissect the scene that broke the internet at 8T, the beginning of the story. We are introduced to the year 2035, a time when the world has progressed significantly. A company named Bionic has emerged, producing advanced mechanical parts that, when attached to humans, grant them enhanced strength and speed. These individuals are known as Bionics. However, not everyone is in favor of this technological evolution. Some people despise the existence of bionics and seek to eliminate them. Meanwhile, a man enters a bank, and the moment he steps inside, a red light flashes. He informs the security guard that his right hand is made of titanium. After verifying his claim, the guards allow him inside. He proceeds to a secure room where the lockers unlock upon scanning his face and eyes. Among the various items inside, he finds a set of mechanical hands, one of which functions as a weapon. He integrates it with his titanium hand and suddenly attacks the people in the bank. After breaking into a locker and stealing diamonds, he fights off the security guards before making a desperate escape. Injured but successful, he meets his brother, Heitor, and hands over the stolen diamonds. Realizing the severity of his wounds, he tells Heitor that he cannot go any further and urges him to escape with the diamonds. With the police closing in, Heitor runs away, leaving his brother's lifeless body behind. The police soon arrive at the crime scene and identify the dead man as Atletico, a former boxer whose career was ruined by the rise of bionic enhancements. In an attempt to regain his edge, he had tried to replace his titanium arm with an experimental mechanical one, but the government denied his request. To make his plan work, he had stolen a crucial component, an IM chip, from a deceased athlete. The police discover the stolen chip inside his head. Meanwhile, Heitor reaches a boxing academy, where he hands over the stolen diamonds to his friends. There, a young man named Gustavo approaches Heitor, expressing his desire to join his gang. When questioned about his motives, Gustavo explains that he is frustrated with the current state of the world and wants to change it. He examines the diamonds and estimates their worth at $500,000, but their associates demand $1 million. However, Heitor is unconcerned, as he believes he can create his own bionic arms and legs, just as he did for Atletico. This time, however, he intends to make them even better, eliminating the need for any outside assistance. Gustavo claims to know someone who can help with their project. He introduces Heitor to his sister, Maria, an aspiring long jump athlete. Maria dreams of breaking her mother's record, but her sister, Gabby, has already surpassed it with the aid of a mechanical leg. With her enhanced abilities, Gabby is capable of jumps that no ordinary human can match. Inspired by her success, more people begin using bionic technology, overshadowing natural athletes like Maria. When Gustavo shares Heitor's plan with Maria, she remains undecided. Meanwhile, the Bionic company, led by Dr. Dario and Ricardo, is thriving due to the global demand for bionics. Ricardo, who is the father of Maria and Gabby, is working on upgrading the NIM chip, which will enhance bionic strength and speed by 30 times. Alongside Dario and Ricardo, a woman named Wanda manages Gabby's career. They are excited about the chip upgrade, believing it will make Gabby even more powerful and capable of setting new world records. Elsewhere, Heitor meets Maria and tells her about Atletico's downfall. He explains how his brother's future was destroyed, prompting Maria to share her struggles. She reveals that she endures painful injections to compete against bionic athletes. Heitor suggests that she should become a bionic herself. That night, Maria sees an advertisement featuring her sister Gabby, who appears stronger than ever, not due to natural talent, but because of her mechanical enhancements. When Maria returns home, she finds her father and sister celebrating. A heated argument erupts between her and Gabby, after which Maria storms off on her bike, playing a song her mother used to sing. However, tragedy strikes when Maria gets into an accident. She wakes up in a hospital, surrounded by her family and Aitor. To her horror, she realizes that one of her legs has been amputated and begins screaming in despair before the doctors sedate her. At the same time, the police are investigating Aitor and his group, suspecting them of maiming athletes to force them into becoming bionic. When Maria regains consciousness, she checks her phone and finds a message from Aitor asking if she received his gift. Just then, Gabby arrives and hands her a doll with bionic parts, symbolizing Aitor's desire to make Maria stronger through bionic technology. Maria is moved by the gesture to Dr. Dario proceeds with Maria's transformation, successfully implanting the NIM chip in her head and fitting her with a robotic leg. Initially, Maria struggles to adjust. When she attempts to jump, she collapses. Dr. Dario warns her that her energy levels are low and that if they drop to zero, she could fall into a coma. To maintain her charge, she must sleep for at least 12 hours daily. Aitor visits Maria, and as they grow closer, he tells her that it is time for revenge. Maria agrees, but insists on keeping Gustavo out of their plans. Soon after, Maria and Aitor stage a truck heist. They cause an accident, injuring the driver and guards. When Aitor kills one of the guards, Maria is horrified. He justifies the act by saying that the guard had seen Maria's face and posed a threat. To Maria's shock, Gustavo arrives at the scene. She reminds Aitor of his promise not to involve her brother, but Aitor reveals that Gustavo is the mastermind behind the operation. Their ultimate goal is to destroy those who wish to become bionic in the future. Maria, feeling conflicted, tries to convince Gustavo to walk away, but he refuses, determined to fight the system. Meanwhile, the police review footage of Maria's accident and begin to suspect foul play. At home, Maria's father Ricardo delivers surprising news. Bionic wants to sponsor her, giving her a chance to compete as a professional athlete. Maria is overjoyed that on the day of the competition, Maria and Gabby break records, with Maria emerging as the stronger athlete. Frustrated, Gabby pushes herself beyond her limits and collapses. She is rushed to the hospital. When she wakes up, she accuses Maria of orchestrating her accident. Meanwhile, Aitor acquires crucial information about the NIM chip and tells Maria that it is time to change the world. However, Maria refuses to support him, enraging Aitor. In retaliation, his associates drug Maria, rendering her powerless. They also kidnap Gabby and attack Ricardo. When Gustavo protests against Aitor's methods, Aitor insists that everything is under control. He then forces Maria into helping him steal a bag of NIM chips. In the end, Aitor attempts a final attack, but Maria uses her strength to kill him. As the police arrive, Maria tries to escape, but her robotic leg gets caught in the wires. She detaches it and collapses, severely injured. Gabby arrives just in time to rescue her. 6 months later, the police are still searching for the sisters, who now run a school for disabled children. Dr. Dario visits them and praises their work. Meanwhile, they meet Aitor's former boss, who offers them a deal for security services. To everyone's surprise, Gustavo reappears, stronger than ever. After proving his abilities, the boss approves the deal, and the three siblings use the money to do good. Speech balloon agree? Disagree? Let's start a comment civil war. And if you're obsessed with hidden movie secrets, smash that bell. Our next video might ruin your childhood. Thanks for watching.